Okay, man, one's down. The brake lights are fixed. What it turned out it was the cigarette lighter got stuck in and it shorted that socket out, and then it blew the fuse in the fuse box that runs the cigarette lighter, brake lights, hazard light, the flashers, 4-ways, whatever. So it blew all that dome light, blew all that out. So I had to kind of work through the circuit to figure out what was what with that. But once I figured out what everything that fuse ran was, it's pretty easy. So I resolved that and fixed the cigarette lighter itself where it cannot be put back in there all the way, and we're good to go. So brake lights are working, so now we got to figure out why we don't have low beam headlights. Okay, the second issue with the headlights, he said he lost his low beams and then he lost his high beams and got the low beams back, or vice versa. So just went and checked through the circuit again, started at the source. I had power at the switch, went down to the dimmer switch, had power in and out of it on both sides, went to the inside of the bulkhead connector in here and had power in here. But then when I came out to the outside, and this is the connector here that controls the headlights, these two wires here, one's high beam, one's low beam, and when I fool those the headlights go on and off. So I'm gonna have to take this connector off. He was putting a master cylinder on it, so evidently he kind of hit this, and these things are sort of fragile to begin with. So anyway, that should be, hopefully the terminals aren't too baked in there, so take those off and clean them up, and hopefully that'll get us going. Okay, Phil's got the heavy breathing going again. So anyway, a little setback here. So when I was taking this connector off of the headlight circuits here, this one broke, came right out of there. So that wire's all corroded and rotten, and probably this one for the other headlight is not too far behind it. They just do that from oxidation and all that stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip off these wires out here, and then I'm going to use this hole down here that's already in the firewall. You can't see that, can you? Come on, right there. I may use that one, put a grommet in it, and bypass these wires at the bulkhead connector. So anyway, Phil gives that his seal of approval, don't you, Phil?
Huh?
I say you give that your seal of approval, don't you?
Yeah.
All right, good. So that'll just get rid of all that anyway, and maybe they'll give you some brighter headlights, because you sure as heck don't need your headlights going out in the middle of a dark road somewhere, do you?
No.
All right, well, we're gonna deal with that. So okay, let's do it. Okay, we got all the electrical gremlins sorted out of this thing, and Uncle Phil came back here and engineered some more metal patches for the holes in the floor. So we're gonna get some stuff to seal that up even better. It's just getting dust up the inside of the trunk and all over everything. My body work that shouldn't happen, it's holding up pretty good so far. Not bad. So now he's up here doing an oil change. I'm going to sit down for a minute. Yeah, he's put about 5,000 miles on that car now. It's got 54,500 something miles. All right. Oh yeah, I'll show you what I did on the headlights. What happened there was back here at these bulkhead connectors, these are notorious for screwing up. They get old, and there's two wires that used to go through two of these ports out here, and one of them just broke completely off. They're two of the high beam and low beam headlights, so one of them just was rotted completely off nearly, and it fell off completely. So I just took two of the unused ports and ran new wires just through them from the inside of the car to the outside and patched them in, so it's working good now. So Phil says he has to keep up with the water and the oil on this thing on a pretty regular basis. Right. You having fun, Phil?
Yeah.
What are you doing under there now?
Watching it.
You dripping?
Yep.
All right.